So hello friends, welcome to my channel London Dreams. So today's video will be about why to study in UK and why to choose UK as a further education prospect. So मैं थोड़ा notes बनाया हूँ तो मैं भी नीचे देखूँ तो उसके लिए पहले से sorry. And yes, so we'll be starting. So यूके फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अगर नाम लेते हैं तो दिमाग में सबसे पहले टॉप यूनिवर्सिटीज़ आती है कैम्ब्रिज ऑक्सफोर्ड एंड Edinburgh and many other research universities which are popular all around the world, mostly for their research and their practical work. So if you are particularly coming for UK to study, or you are even searching for any other abroad study for your research studies, like particularly in any sector like marketing, AI, robotics, anything, so I would, as per my opinion, UK is one of the top list in my preference for any of the researchers who want to choose as their career to be in research field, or to explore their more course in research field. सो पहली बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट या बेसिक डिमांड यूके यूनिवर्सिटी की यही है कि आपको इंग्लिश रिक्वायरमेंट पूरी करनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि यहाँ पे इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग कंट्री है. सो बेसिकली आपको इंग्लिश, बेसिक लेवल की इंग्लिश आपको दिखानी पड़ेगी. लेकिन एज़ कम्पेयर टू एनी अदर कंट्री, चाहे आप अमेरिका, ऑस्ट्रेलिया ले ले, वो सबसे इजी में आता है इसका इंग्लिश रिक्वायरमेंट्स. एंड इवन इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट यूरोप हैज़ मोर बैरियर्स देन एनी अदर कंट्रीज, बट ऑफ कोर्स इट हैज़ इट्स ओन बेनिफिट which I'll be talking in further discussion. So yes, coming back to the point, UK has one of the top universities, all the QS ranked universities. QS is the worldwide recognized organization which ranks the universities all over the world. So आप इसको consider कर सकते हैं while searching for universities and their rankings throughout the world. And even the ranking is one of the most popular. So आप टॉप 100 यूनिवर्सिटीज़ की लिस्ट देखेंगे, चाहे क्यूएस में चाहे द रैंकिंग में, आप मोस्टली यूके की यूनिवर्सिटीज़ पाएंगे इन मोस्ट ऑफ द लिस्ट ऑफ रैंकिंग्स. सो फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस इसीलिए होगा अगर आप स्टडी करने आ रहे हैं, पर्टिकुलरली स्टडी, एंड फाइनेंशियल आपकी प्रायोरिटी नहीं है कि फाइनेंशियल आपको सपोर्ट यहाँ मिलेगा या फाइनेंशियल इशू है आपको. तो अगर आपका फाइनेंशियल इशू है या फाइनेंशियल है तो उसके अलावा आप भी कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं, पर उसमें डिफरेंट रीजंस है, डिफरेंट एडवांटेजेस हैं एंड इवन डिसएडवांटेजेस हैं अगर आप फाइनेंशियल बैकग्राउंड उतना स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं है. क्योंकि ऑफ कोर्स यूके की यूनिवर्सिटीज़ चीप नहीं है एज कम्पेयर टू, इफ पर्टिकुलरली आई टॉक अबाउट यूरोप, because as I mentioned before in earlier videos, I have applied for Europe and it's quite cheap than and compared to especially UK and even USA or Australia. So yes, but अगर आप स्टडी के पर्पज से आ रहे हैं तो ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन go for UK. And I would suggest that UK is one of the best providing education institute is provide. So yes, so मैं UK के स्टडी पैटर्न जो इनफैक्ट वर्ल्ड वाइड फॉलो, तो मैंने 3 चीज़ों में डिवाइड किए, बैचलर्स, मास्टर्स एंड PhD. सो बैचलर्स में आपका यहाँ पे 3 years एजुकेशन होता है, जो प्लस प्लेसमेंट ईयर अगर आप चूज़ करेंगे, या हम यहाँ पे सैंडविच ईयर भी कहते हैं और मे बी अब्रॉड स्टडी भी कहते हैं, तो वो 1 year ऐड हो जाएगा. अगर आप बेसिक्स में जा रहे हैं तो ऑफकोर्स 3 years है. एंड वन ऑफ द मोस्ट best benefit is given to masters students, I would say, not bachelors, because उनका masters 1 साल का होता है and they get 2 years PSW, which I'll discuss after and in more of the videos what exactly is. But basic आप ये समझिए कि 2 साल आपको working rights मिल जाएंगे after completing your education, that is masters or maybe bachelors in UK. सो दैट इज़ द मोस्ट एडवांटेज कि आप 1 साल पढ़िए, 2 साल काम कर सकते हैं, इवन सर्च कर सकते हैं जॉब, और आप स्पॉन्सरशिप जॉब अगर आप रिसीव कर लिए तो यू कैन कंटिन्यू फर्दर, और मे बी इफ बाय चांस यू आर नॉट गेटिंग, यू कैन इवन अर्न a handsome amount of money that you can go back to even your home country if you want. So yes. और रही बात पीएचडी की, जो रिसर्च यूनिवर्सिटीज़ हैं, जो यहाँ पे मैं शुरू से मेंशन किया कि यहाँ की यूनिवर्सिटीज़ काफ़ी फोकस्ड हैं रिसर्च में, और काफ़ी इनका पॉपुलैरिटी है थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड. मोस्ट ऑफ द टॉप यूनिवर्सिटीज़ वो रिसर्च में फेमस हैं. तो अगर आप पीएचडी करना चाहते हैं किसी भी फील्ड में, ऑफ कोर्स यहाँ पे वेराइटी ऑफ फील्ड्स हैं. यूके का सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज है कि आपको ऑलमोस्ट ऑल कोर्सेज के हर यूनिवर्सिटी में ऑल कोर्सेज मिल जाएंगे जो आप प्रेफर करना चाहें. मार्केटिंग पीएचडी, रोबोटिक्स, एआई, बिजनेस मैनेजमेंट जो मैं कर रहा हूँ, और इवन आप स्टेम फील्ड्स हैं तो आपको इनफैक्ट और एडवांटेजेस हैं, और आईटी फील्ड के हैं यूके में. तो ये तो पीएचडी में वन ऑफ द एडवांटेज है, जैसे मैंने मास्टर का बताया, कि इसमें आपको ऑफ कोर्स यहाँ पे 3 years का पीएचडी होता है, and you will get the 3 years of PSW after completing your 3 years of PhD. Other benefits, of course, the diversity. London हमेशा टॉप रैंकिंग्स में है इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, स्पेशली लंदन, जिसमें मैं करेंटली इवन रिसाइड कर रहा हूँ, मतलब करेंटली पढ़ भी रहा हूँ, रह भी रहा हूँ लंदन में ही, एंड इट्स क्वाइट नियर टू सेंट्रल लंदन. सो आई कैन सी द डाइवर्सिटी, and I can like have the experience of diversity, which may be not helpful for your current scenario, but of course it would be like a great development for your future prospectus, which will be shown through your attitude, through your CV, through your anyway, it's some or another way it would be coming, because of course it's broaden your minds. When you are studying with certain international students, you are like unlocking your some thoughts when you are seeing some other country students perspective and understanding them and trying to listen to them. So of course it's of course it's the benefit. So yes, and if I'm talking about scholarships, there are benefits of scholarships in UK, जैसे कि कॉमनवेल्थ एंड फुली फंडेड स्कॉलरशिप्स. मेरे करेंटली मैं नहीं कहूँगा मेरे कोई फुली फंडेड स्कॉलरशिप फ्रेंड्स में है, ऑफ कोर्स, एंड इवन आई एम नॉट सो, लेकिन मैंने केसेस देखे हैं, और इनफैक्ट मेरे रिलेटिव्स या मेरे फ्रेंड्स के फ्रेंड्स मैंने हर्ट किए हैं कि वो फुली फंडेड कॉमनवेल्थ और मे बी यूनिवर्सिटी उनको फुली फंड स्पॉन्सर करे इवन देयर लिविंग कॉस्ट. बट इट ऑफ कोर्स डिपेंड अपॉन योर कैलिबर and your academic records back in India, your work experience, your personality, everything. So yeah, it depends. But of course, if you are under that, you can go for it. And if you're getting a fully funded scholarship in UK for studying, just you can close your eyes and go on, because I would say it's better than any country if you are getting fully funded scholarship in UK. So yes, that's the option. And even if you're applying for bachelor's, master's or PhD, they give a certain amount of scholarship for your first year, but it's not apply for your second or third year if it's your bachelor's or PhD, because of course master's is for just 1 year, so it's applied just for 1 year. The scholarship is applied for 1 year. So yes, like I've got for my first year around 2000 scholarship to 2400, I'm not exactly remembering. So yeah, around 2000. So it was being applied, and it was being reduced from my tuition fees, which is not a, of course, a huge amount as compared to whole 3 years fees, but of course at the end it is a certain advantage. But most of my friends have got certain amount of scholarship, but of course I have heard that many of them have not got. So it may be depend upon the profile and the interview you have given back in India to the university. So yes, it depends. Even this small amount depend upon your maybe academics, and of course it depend upon the university. Are they having a big budget of scholarship? Also it depends upon the university, whether they are able to provide every students the scholarship. So yes, I've mentioned the part-time job benefits, like you can work for more than 20 hours, sorry, just 20 hours in UK, as if you are on a student visa, and if there is a public holiday like Christmas, Easter, you can work full time 40 hours, which is, and if by chance the company is asking for you that you are on student visa, you cannot work, you can even ask for the university to issue us letter which says that you can work 40 hours during a holiday, and it's your legal right. So of course you can like cover a certain amount of expense from while working in Christmas or maybe in certain holidays in UK. So there are a good amount of holidays in UK. And yes, so these are the benefits of studying in UK. I think I have covered all the topic. If I have missed anything, please let me know. It's best for masters, it's cost efficient, it's like best for international experience. In every sense it's good for master's student. And if you have a average financial support, I'm not saying very much good, if you are even having a average financial support, you can go for bachelor's or PhD. And of course if you are doing PhD, you are self-dependent and you must be having a certain amount of experience and funds while working in India, then maybe you can afford PhD also. But of course in bachelor's you need a certain amount of support from your parents back in India or from your guardians. And if I certainly talk about the pay rate while you're working in UK or particularly in London, it's depend upon the company. But of course if you are like 21 years old, you will not get below more than you will not get like it's around 950, you will not get below this. The 950 means 950 pounds per hour. So yes, and even it can exceed to 11 12 to certain companies. It depend upon the, of course, different aspects. So like currently if I am talking about myself, I'm earning like 1050 pounds, like 10.50 pounds per hour, and it's certain good, like I would say a good amount of money if you are like working 20 hours a week. So yes, that's all for today. Thank you. So there was one or two more points which I think I have to mention. So the other point is of course the health benefit while you are applying for visa in UK. If you are applying, of course if you're choosing UK as a further studies, you will be applying for visa, student visa which we call. So you will be paying a certain amount of fees for a health which we say NHS or IHS, and it will be covered while you are in UK. If you are you will get free appointments from your GP, like the doctor you are assigned to. I'll be talking about this like how to be assigned for a GP, for a doctor in your area, so that you can get the benefits of NHS which you have paid your NHS while application. So of course this is one of the benefit, that you will be getting free appointments and you will be discussing your whatever like problem you have without paying any fees. And there are more benefits while if you are paying the fees, of course you have to, if you are applying for a UK visa. And the other benefit is the English which I mentioned. Of course UK is an English country, you have to show a certain amount of English qualification while applying for UK universities, but in terms of English it's quite lenient as compared to any other country. Like particularly for me, if I talk, I have neither applied for IELTS and any other exams. I have just applied for just the offer letter and they have given me unconditional after paying my fees. They have given me cash after that. So I have given the Duolingo exam, but it was like they even didn't ask from me the Duolingo test exam. So yes, but they have not considered these all, because they have considered my high school 12th results of English. If it's more than 60 70, some universities ask like around 65 70, some even ask 60, but it depend upon the university. It's a range between 60 70, and even if you're going for top university it goes above 80 also. So you can get a IELTS waiver. It's not necessary that you have to give English exam. So yes, you can continue without giving IELTS exam or certain exams which are set by the universities. You can avoid that if you have been qualified for waiver of the IELTS in terms of your high school education marks, which is 12th education marks of English. So yes, these were the 2 points which I need to mention. So hope to see you in next video, and if you have any doubts you can like of course comment, and if I have missed any part you can connect with me, and I'll like continue in the further videos. And see you, bye.